The climate crisis is a reality that we can no longer ignore. We need to address the constraints that are keeping us from bold and effective climate action. Data is the invisible ingredient at the root of every weather and climate forecast, critical for early warning systems. We often take it for granted, yet it is often weak or missing.
We know there are big gaps in weather data, especially in low-income countries and small island states, that are particularly vulnerable to climate change and extreme weather.
In small island developing states, life is shaped by the climate. Superstorms, rising seas, and unpredictable weather have long been part of our reality. When a storm approaches, early warnings save lives and every minute counts. That's why accurate observations are crucial.
Several countries in the region have in the past experienced hurricane losses amounting to multiples of their gross domestic product. Such devastation makes it extremely difficult to attain our goals of optimizing weather observation networks, critical to the provision of data to quantify the impact of weather systems.
This is not only a local problem. The impacts of the lack of data are global.
Climate-related disasters caused huge losses and damages worldwide. This is a red alert for all of us. But climate action is hampered by a lack of basic observations and capacity to deliver useful climate services for national mitigation and adaptation plans, and for early warning systems, especially in developing countries.
Improving weather and climate forecasting is a powerful way to act on climate change. Observations improve the quality and reduce errors in weather forecasts and contribute to global models, which in turn strengthens local climate action. This better prevents the negative impacts of disasters like flooding, droughts, sea level rise, storms and heat waves. The data generated and internationally shared because of the SOFF investment are essential and are becoming increasingly vital for advancing machine learning and artificial intelligence applications in weather and climate science.
The Systematic Observations Financing Facility brings together more than 70 partners to ensure the strengthening of countries' basic weather and climate observations.
For NDF, SOFF is an example of innovative finance for climate action, as SOFF leverages partners' technical expertise and resources to maximize efficiency and impact.
Sectors such as agriculture, water, energy, transport and construction are particularly sensitive, and their productivity and functioning is highly dependent on good data on weather and climate. Helping developing countries to comply with their commitments to collect and share minimum quality weather data could result in some $5 billion in global benefits annually.
We see SOFF as a critical investment to close our basic weather and climate data gaps in a sustained manner by providing long-term grant financial support and peer-to-peer technical assistance to least developed countries and small island developing states.
SOFF fills an enormous need in the global effort to improve the quality, timeliness and coverage of basic weather and climate observations. These observations are critical for climate adaptation, early warning systems and resilient development.
The Systematic Observations Financing Facility, SOFF, is a new UN climate fund that supports countries in closing today's significant weather and climate data gaps in an innovative manner at speed and scale.